it's very challenging for many in workplace cultures to show up as their authentic self in this moment, and especially in these buckets. And what's happening instead, and if we flip to the other side of the continuum, is that we're showing up a lot more as our performing selves. And when I say performing self, you'll see it's in the zone of disempowerment, whereas our authentic self is in the zone of empowerment. So when I say when I say performing self is in the zone of disempowerment, what am I talking about here? So first of all, excuse me, when I use the word performing, I don't mean like high performance. I mean like life is a stage, the workplace is a stage, and we're all on this stage putting out a curated image of who we are and curating what we share and how we dress and more. We curate across the 7 dimensions. And the reason it lives in the zone of disempowerment is because we're doing this not because we want to do this. We want to be who we are, but we feel like we don't have a choice but to push down, silence, mask, minimize across these dimensions. And it's just, there's so much data that speaks to how when we can't be who we are in the workplace, it literally hurts our health. It hurts our physical health, mental health, spiritual health. It harms us. It feels exclusionary, disempowering, humiliating, and so much more. Now, a lot of us were already feeling the pressure to perform pre this difficult moment. But given a lot of what has happened over the last almost 2 years and the level of polarization, many of us are feeling intense pressure to perform, and especially across those buckets of behavior that I talked about, what we talk about, how we show up, behave, using our voices, projecting our values, um, engaging in activities that reflect our beliefs, not speaking, self-censoring, holding back, and the feeling of being in a constant place of performing in a greater intensity is literally harming us and hurting us and silencing us.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking about in terms of what I think, again, like what you're describing, which makes so much sense, is that, like, again, I call it complexity. You can call it layers. You can call it like sort of broadened out categories of identities or behavioral dimensions that are being impacted. So it used to be, your appearance or how you intonate or how you express yourself, and now it's whether or not you share your political beliefs and whether or not you're allowed to demonstrate, it's safe to demonstrate your heartbreak at something that you see on the news the day before. And so, what I would say is that part of the performing self that's being required, or part of the suppression or the masking of what's really going on for us, is beyond our cultural identities. People are being forced to mask their heaviness, their mistrust of each other. Did you vote in a different way? Like, are you literally comfortable with my family members being sent back home, and like, back to, not home, this is their home, but back to the country that they came from? Like, can I trust you? I have to mask my fear of that. I have to mask my confusion about what's going on in the world. I have to mask my confusion about where we stand on DEI. And also, I in general have to just cope with fear of, if I speak up, if I share my political beliefs, if I express the true emotion of what I'm feeling. And so what's happening for people is that it's not just the traditional dimensions of identity, as you mentioned. It's also, we're being asked to perform as if we are not feeling what we are feeling, as if our internal worlds are not in complete disarray as a result of what's happening in the world. And that is truly dysfunctional.